Welcome back to Top 10 Mocks of the Week. We once again collected the best designs that came across our feeds. Before we start, as usual, a quick shout out for our instruction store, BrickVault.toys. We just released a 1:46 scale TIE Interceptor, a perfect match for the 1:46 scale TIE Fighter we just released earlier. As always, mocks have been tested for quality and stability. Now let's get into it. At number 10 we have the Changbei Shan built by LEGO Sim Mocks. This is in the scale 1:300, an amphibious transport dog used by the People Liberation Army. For those that don't know, this is the name for the Chinese army. Some of the part usage here is just beautiful. The use of the helmet for the forward-facing gun is the best example for that. Also, I'm just a sucker for the blue studs as water. I totally get that it's simple, but in my opinion it just works. Personally, I like the 1:200 scale a bit more because it's easier to include small details. But the way the designer still managed to fit the tanks on the attack boat still amazes me. Great start for the list. At number 9 we have Luke Mox with his Scout Trooper. This one is such an improvement over the official LEGO one. LEGO's own Scout Trooper is entirely made out of custom printed parts and it feels more like an action figure instead of real LEGO. That's exactly why Luke Mox's design feels so nice. It's entirely brick built, except for the head that it takes from the official LEGO set. And I think it shows. If you want to build this yourself, this and other builds by Luke Mox are available at OpenStuds. Also, Luke just made a new Instagram account, so be sure to send some love over there. I think number 8 should come with a PTSD trigger warning. We have the Oppressor Mark II built by Real Time Bricks. And if you play GTA 5 online for just a few hours, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This flying bike always manages to annoy you every time you're crazy enough to not be invisible in the lobby. Putting this aside, the mock itself is a great execution. Nothing to write home about, but it's still a strong entry. Just because of the nostalgia, I had to put it here. Following up with number 7 we have the Trojan Horse by LEGO Poo Poo. This one is just clean. We have extremely well built snot techniques and in general a lot of detail in a pretty small mock. I think my favorite parts are the neck and the back. The neck has this nice rib-like structure and the back has this perfect structuring when you compare it to the movie scene this mock is based off. It may be because of my Star Wars bubble, but I don't see that many history mocks on my feed, so I had to share this one with you guys. I hope you enjoy it. And for our Pokemon fans, at number 6 we have Gyarados designed by Hashiroku94. I have to be honest, I would love this on my wall. Since it's an entry in the LEGO competition, there is a chance that it gets made into a real set, so be sure to leave a vote. It's such a nice composition. The designer worked on some play features if you want to call it that. By turning the wheel at the bottom you can animate Gyarados. The whole composition is just beautiful. I especially love the way the water icon floats in the air. It adds so much depth, literally. LEGO doesn't make a Gyarados yet, but even if you compare it to a set by Mega, you see how much cleaner this mock is. If you compare the faces you see exactly what I mean. This mock has way more detail and cleaner techniques. You can find a link to the competition in Hashiroku's Insta account. Switching up the fandom, we have a Space Marine from the 40k universe built by Demon1408 at number 5. I think this is one of the best use cases for the Bionicle Master I've seen till now. The whole figure has a great structure. Everywhere we look we can find little nice details. In the front we have this brick built ornament and in the back we have those nice venting ports, which add a lot in my opinion. I think also nice are those tubes that are running down the back. The bolter is also extremely well made. I wish we had more photos of it, but from afar it looks sick. Maybe I need to cop this model because it would look sick on my shelves. Number 4 goes to Captain Jack Sparrow built by Jinsey13. This build is impressive. This is a great example of all the ways you can build hair. My favorite are the rubber bands around the pipe like bricks, but also the twisted wire pieces are nice. And I think I see a Hero Factory armor belt in there. Take a look yourself. You will definitely find some inspiration for your next build. Outside of the hair, the rest of the build is also magnificent. I'm not completely sure, but it looks like tire pieces on the hand to have these hand wraps, and also the face. You can see a chrome piece in there for a gold tooth. All in all, it's a great build. Number 3 is Anna of Green Gables by K. Harmon. I have to be honest, when I choose this build I didn't know that it was from TV show/book. I choose it because of the vibe it gives off. So excuse me when I don't get any references here. But man, even without knowing the background, the build is awesome. Take a look at the carpet. It's a wrapped up chain. It's such a great idea. This build is all about small details like the wallpaper with these small flowers or the apron also with the little flowers. I'm also a fan of the addition of the outside tree, adding a layered look to this great build. Maybe I really have to take a look at the show. One thing I find kind of sad is that you can't see the face, but maybe it's intentional. This was made for a Bricks Cascade 2026. The convention is next weekend in Portland, so if you're in the region and don't know what to do, maybe you can go check it out. At number 2, we finally have something without a pop culture reference. It's the Arctic Dog by Archigan7. This one feels so calm, it's amazing. These Norwegian structures with the red color are always a sight to behold, and this Lego mock is capturing this feeling just right. I didn't put it here at number 2 for some fancy part usage or some super technical stuff. Yes, it has some nice knot work, and I also like the Lego sign in the corner, but I think the composition and the feel of this mock are through the roof here, pun intended. So as a calm before the storm kind of build, we have this right here at number 2. And finally, at number 1, we have this massive TIE Interceptor built by Jürgen Wittner, nearly 9,000 parts in a scale of 1/16, and with that roughly 3 times the size of our freshly released TIE Interceptor. This really is the guy she tells you not to worry about. The amount of detail you can fit in the scale is amazing. You can see pipes running around the ships everywhere you look, and instead of plates for the solar collector, he chooses to have 1x2 studs connected together, which not only gives you this nice see-through design, but also an immense amount of structure and detail. Of course, the part usage are nice as always when you need to have gribbles on these larger mocks. Something that I was able to spot were the walkie-talkies, the paint roller, and as per usual a buckload of roller skates. I would love to swoosh the ship through our studio here. Definitely deserving a number 1. This wraps up the list for today. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did making it. We will show some honorable mentions in the background. This week there were really a lot of nice builds. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and of course go check out our web store BrickVault.toys, where we handpick some of the best instructions in this community. Every instruction is built and quality assured by us here in the studio. Have a nice day.